Providence 35 right now, starting to see those clouds increasing across the area. Most temperatures, again, you get cloudy skies. It's a small temperature range. That's what we have looking across the region right now. Here comes the snow, though. We're going to have a few hours of that across the area. It's mainly light snow, but there will be a few heavy bursts in there that could briefly take down the visibility and make for some slick travel conditions. Clearing out before we get to morning. The sunshine will be up and at 'em early, but the wind is going to be really picking up during the morning hours. That's where we will see our gustiest conditions embedded within this storm. As it passes by, it's just dragging down that slightly chillier air, and the wind field is picking up because high pressure rushing in behind that to fill that pressure void that our low pressure leaves, oftentimes does. And you can kind of notice the wind here with those streaming clouds. We call them church pews, kind of stack up. They're almost like lake effect snow showers. They're not enough convection, I guess, to grab enough. But I wouldn't be surprised if you see some ocean effect snow within those church pew clouds. It's a really, really cool thing to see that once a storm comes through during the wintertime here in New England. You see offshore, it almost looks like a painting. You see what I mean? You go on the, just Google visible satellite New England. You can see that. Tomorrow will be a good example of that. Always a pretty picture. All right, our future wind gusts. You can see them starting to pick up as we head into tomorrow, especially during the morning hours, 25, 30 early, and then 35 to nearly 40 mile per hour gusts towards the middle of the day. That's when we have some wind advisories in effect. We should start to see those winds quickly shutting off during the afternoon hours. Again, it's a little weird to look at. We're sort of between wind advisories here. We've got one for the Cape of the Islands. Block Island is included in that. And then we don't have that for the rest of our viewing area. You got to go north and west of us across western Massachusetts and northern portions of Connecticut. But again, does that mean it's not going to be windy here? It certainly does not. And that means we have a wind chill factor for sure throughout the day tomorrow. It will feel about 10 degrees colder than whatever you see on your thermometer. So you're looking at it, about to step outside, say around midday. 37, that's not so bad. Well, today's 37 didn't feel bad because we didn't have a lot of wind, but do not expect that. Dress for colder air tomorrow. Now, we'll pick back up here in Futurecast where we left off. Nice day. Outside of that, sunny tomorrow. Clouds begin to increase tomorrow night, and then Saturday morning we're watching for a snowstorm to pass well to our south. It's fairly weak. It's not the strongest of storm systems, but you can see some of those deeper blues south of our area. These are some nice moderate snow bands closer to the center of the storm. We're getting grazed here in our area, and it is gone by about midday, but here's our second snow forecast. And it's almost exactly the opposite of what we're expecting tonight. Tonight, we've got a coating to an inch across most of the area, and that 1 to 2 area is up here. Well, it's still mostly a coating to an inch across the area, but now that 1 to 2 is down here. So Block Island, the Vineyard, and Nantucket could see about 1 to 2 inches on Saturday morning. Tonight, 29 degrees. We've got that quick snow between 8 o'clock and around midnight, a little later towards the Cape, clearing by morning. Gusty winds, though, 30 to 45 miles per hour in the morning. And then gradually tapering off later in the day. Light snow Saturday morning. And after that, we do not have any precip for the rest of the 7 days. So President's Day and President's Week, if you happen to have a day off or a week off, you're looking at some pretty nice weather.